Okay, guys, I wanted to come on really quick and just talk with you guys a little bit while I get ready. I wanted to talk about this whole, thing about the China's making these bags and you can get them cheaper. I follow a fashion group on Facebook, like Women Over 40, something about fashion, or maybe Women Over 50. I don't even know what it's called. But nonetheless, it's like a fashion group. And so somebody posed the question like, so what do you guys think now that, all the bags that you paid so much for is, China is saying that they only cost $5 to make or whatever. I just came across the news about it yesterday or the day before yesterday. A friend of mine mentioned it and I was like, oh wow, and I didn't feel any way about it or thought any more about it. But of course, as soon as somebody mentions something, as soon as you go on social media, you see, like more about it. And so the day before yesterday, I actually seen more about it. I don't know when it broke, but here's my thoughts about it. And this is like 1,000,000%. People who are into fashion buy because of the brand name. They don't care about where it's been made, how it's been made, who made it. It's not even about that. It's about the name. It's about saying that, oh, I have this Balenciaga, or I have this Bottega, or I have this Saint Laurent, or whatever. It's literally about the name. So I think the people that's up in arms are the people who who really can't, I don't even say can't afford it, but wouldn't pay that amount for a purse. But you have to understand that people that do this, that's what they do. And so this little announcement from China, it doesn't matter to people who like the designer bags because that's what they're going for, designer. And the fact that you can say this is a knockoff has to mean that there's something real, and the real of the bags is in the name. So people are literally, I say we because I don't own a lot of designer clothes, but I say that we understand that we're paying for the name. This is like fashion 101, right? Like, that you're paying for. I like this brand. I support this brand. I understand the luxury of this brand that comes with this brand name. And that's what I'm buying. That's what I'm shopping for. That's what I'm fitting into, this clientele of luxury. That's it. So however people, whatever people pay, however they pay, in full, disclosure, I think I have, and when I say designer, I mean like higher echelon designer. Like I don't even look at Coach as designer. And even if I included Coach in that, I would say I have 5 designer bags, 2 Gucci bags, 3 Coach bags, all of which, except for 1 Coach bag, was bought on secondhand market. I went into a store and actually purchased 1 Coach bag probably about 7 or 8 years ago, probably even longer than that. Probably almost 10 years ago now, purchased 1 Coach bag out of the store, like out of an actual Coach store. Other than that, everything else that I have that is designer, I bought secondhand, and I'm fine with that. And the reason I bought it secondhand is not because I'm like, oh, I'm not paying full price for that, or I can't pay full price for that. My mindset is I have like in my head, there's a certain limit that I would pay for anything. And so some of these things are literally just out of my price range for bags. Like that's just the reality of it for me. But if I can find a bag that's under $500, that's like a Saint Laurent or a Balenciaga, whatever, which I highly doubt, then I would purchase that bag. My largest Gucci bag, I actually bought that secondhand. I think I paid $410 for it. There's a huge white Gucci tote bag that I absolutely love. So for the people that saying, how do y'all feel now? They don't feel any kind of way because this is what they do. We buy what we want when we want. Like, and it really is not about how it's manufactured. It's about the bag and the name itself. Now the quality is a part of it, which is why these vendors are able to put their name on it and say, hey, I sell this good quality bag for $5,000 or however much they're selling it for. It's up to the consumer to want to purchase it. So for all the people that's just like ranting about ha ha ha, look at y'all. Like I think even on that post it had like a clown emoji at the end. Like, girl, y'all doing too much. If you're not about that life, then you're not about that life, and that's fine. But you can't poke anybody else in the eye and think that they're doing something crazy or, or wrong or whatever, because that's not what you would do. Like, I'm like reading comments and different things like that. And I'm like, man, this is getting weird at this point. bottom line is the people that love luxury brands, because that's what makes it luxury, is I'm getting to put my name on it, and I've built myself a reputation in this fashion industry. And the people that get it, the people that like fashion get it, and they understand it, and they're willing to pay for it. Point blank, period. And the idea of, people talk about capitalism. Capitalism is here to stay, and it is killing all of us. So that's that about that. But when you're talking about like just the influential part of it, like there were years where celebrities will, wear something and it uptakes the brand. It makes the brand give us a little more visibility. It's like supply and demand. If my favorite artist is wearing a particular sneaker or a shoe or glasses or whatever, and you zoom in and those are Gucci glasses, which by the way, I just purchased a pair of Gucci glasses. Again, off the real. I think I paid I paid $120 for them because they were 50% off. Nonetheless, but they got your favorite glasses on, or your favorite celebrity is wearing a pair of glasses that you like, and you zoom in and you realize, well, those are Gucci. Let me go look and see if I can find them. Why? Because my favorite celebrity wore them. That's more about influence than anything else. Now, for people who are robbing Peter to pay Paul to get a purse, that's a whole other story. But you have to understand, I think, the story behind the purchase, right? There are people that literally go into a store and they purchase the bag from the store, and they do it because that's what they want to do. Like, there's nobody else's business what they do with their money. What's that? If I want to go, hold on, what's that? It's none of your business, Salt-N-Pepa. If they want to go in a store and buy a Gucci bag, it's none of your business. Like, whatever people decide to do with their money is literally their business. Now, I'm not even going to get into like if they're a family member and they decide that, hey, I'm not going to pay my rent and I'm going to ask grandma to pay my rent so that I can go get this bag. That's a whole other story. And we're not talking about that. We're talking about adult people making a conscious decision to go into a store and purchase a bag that costs more than some people's rent for a year, right? And that's their business. Like, that's their business. Like, there's no space for judgment in that. That's literally their business. So I just wanted to get out and just wanted to come on and just say my take on this whole designer luxury thing. It doesn't make people stupid. It doesn't make them irresponsible. It doesn't make them whatever. A lot of these influencers are making more money than some of us who go to a 9 to 5 every day, right? They are making more money because influencing in a capitalistic society go together real bad. So that's really the bottom line of it. So anybody who has their panties in a bunch, worried about the people that's out here buying these bags, it's none of your business. Like, the joke is on nobody, right? Because there's no joke in it. People that get it, they get it and they buy it. And the people that don't, they don't and they don't. And that's just it at the end of the day. So I will gladly continue to secondhand shop for the luxury bags that catch my eye, that I enjoy, that I like, that I want to own. And that's kind of it. And I'm going to let other people do what they do with their money as long as they ain't trying to borrow none from me. So that's my take. That's my thoughts. I can't believe I'm sitting here with a bonnet on my head doing a whole video. But I'm getting ready, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Have a great day, guys. Blessings. And then there was a scripture I wanted to share, just as I'm saying blessings. There's a scripture that's in the Bible, and I always love this scripture. It says, what makes something sacred? What makes a gift sacred? Is it the gift itself, or is it the altar that the gift is laid upon? So that's something to think about. When we think about what makes a brand luxury, when we make something luxury, right? Is it the making of that thing, or is it the label that's put upon it? I think the label is what makes it luxury. So keep that in mind as you're, trying to poke other people in the eye for their purchases. So that's pretty much it for me. So happy Wednesday, guys. Blessings.